Hey guys, can you relate to the following? Does it ever seem like you're going through the motions in life or in your marriage or in your home or family? Does it feel like sometimes that the vision for the future is not as clear as you would like it to be?
Right.
Or maybe in your marriage you feel sometimes misunderstood or not seen, right? Or if you're losing the spark that you once had in your marriage when you were first dating or early in your marriage, right? If any of those things are things you can relate to, then you're in the right spot.
Yes. Yeah, you are. Have you ever asked yourself the question, or should I say allowed yourself to ask the question, what if? I love to say what if because I love to answer it exceedingly abundantly above anything we ask or think or imagine. That's what God wants for us, and that's what He wants for His people and our families. So what if? Dream with God. What if you could have the marriage, the family life that you really desire in your heart of hearts? It's really about having a vision for your family. One of my favorite scriptures is Habakkuk 2:2 that says, write the vision and make it plain, that those that read it can run with it. And how it starts is that we have to begin, we have to start, we have to have a vision of how we want to proceed with something. Then we begin to write. And that's what this program is really designed for you to do, is to begin.
Yeah. And having a better tomorrow for your future, for your marriage, for your family is not something that happens just because life gets easier.
Yeah.
It happens because of intentionality.
Mm-hmm.
And we will help you bring that into the process.
Yeah.
But in order for you to get from where you are to where you want to go, you need a proven system.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be able to know what needs to change. Right?
Yes.
God said to us in His Word that my people perish for lack of knowledge. Right? So what we don't know can hurt us. And so bringing the knowledge, shining the light into the darkness so that we can see things more clearly. And by the way, we need to see things about ourselves individually,
right.
And things we need to know and understand about our spouse. Both are very, very true. And the program is designed to help you discover both. More about yourself, more about your spouse, more about the relationship that you have.
Exactly, because there's power in community. We all know these things, but sometimes we just need a roadmap to get into a community that is thriving and life-giving and is feeding us what we really need to be at our very best. And this program does. It calls you up higher, because we all have strengths, we all have weaknesses, and I like to say, Steve, he has so many strengths that I need, and I have some strengths that he needs too.
Yes.
And that's the way it works with community, is that we can do a lot alone. We really can, but the Lord said it's not good for man to be alone. There's always an emptiness. There's a completeness that we just don't have if we're not in that life-giving community that is feeding us exactly what we need. So that's what this is. This is a community support. I mean, much like your church family, just like your extended family, community, all of those things that give you what you need to be everything that God has called you to be in marriage. That's what this is. It is a support system for you in a community that is taking you up higher.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
When Lan and I were first married and getting ready to be married even, right? And thinking about marriage, thinking about what does it mean to be a husband? How do I be?
Right. What does it mean to be a wife? Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
We didn't know. Thought we knew.
Yeah. We thought we knew so much.
Not so much, right?
Yeah.
So I think our story's not that uncommon. I think it's probably true of most, if not all of us. Our parents didn't take the time to sit down and explain to us what marriage was all about. We didn't get explained what the role of a husband is, of a wife is, and when this happens, what do you do, et cetera, et cetera. We didn't get that kind of training from our home, from our church, from anywhere else. And so we just jumped in and went, right?
Yeah, not sure we knew that we should even ask.
Didn't know.
Yeah, right.
Didn't know. We were just in love and thinking that's all you need. All you need is love.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
So we went on a very long and lengthy process of discovery that took a long time, right? Pulling in resources from all over the place, books and seminars, but most of it through the School of Hard Knocks, just learning.
Yeah.
First of all, what doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
And then making changes, adjustments, and over the decades have begun to put together more knowledge, understanding, and wisdom as applied to the marriage relationship. Our desire in this program is to share the things that we've learned along the way. And by the way, Lana and I are very much still in process. We're still
learning. We're always learning.
Learning and growing and getting stronger. So this is not something that you ever reach perfection in. It's something that you work toward. But again, it takes intentionality and it takes knowing the steps forward. And those are the things that we want to share with you in this program.
Yes, it does. This amazing program that we are talking about is called Build Life Together. And this is so much of our journey. It has been a process of building. And we are so excited to share this process with you, to give you that foundation, that stepping stone, all of it to improve your marriage, improve your family dynamic. July 7th is when it begins, in just a few weeks. We are limiting it to 10 couples because we want it to be an experience that is intimate, yet is also a group dynamic, but not such a big group dynamic that everyone feels like the power of community, actually even feels like you're just gathering with friends. So I just challenge you, I encourage you, look at the information below. July 7th is where it all begins, and expect transformation.
Yeah. And the link for the application is further down this page. So scroll down, read, talk about it with your spouse, and fill the application out at the bottom of this. And we look forward to seeing you on July 7th.
Yes, we do.